Wait. Okay, action.
When the spell was broken and I rejoined the living, the skills I learned stayed with me. Ask Devin, he knows.
He always knew his lines.
I was about to go there. Hello, everybody! I don't know why I made that noise, and welcome to the diaries. Well, today is July the somethingth. I think it's the 12th. No, it's the 13th. It's Friday the 13th. And in 2 weeks from today, big road trip coming up. Odds are you're going to get to go on this big road trip. Those are the odds. Who knows? But something was brought to my attention. And it skipped by me because apparently I don't notice things that are right in front of my face. It's part of becoming an old coot. Anyway, I spent several episodes discussing, you know, the plant and the, for the College for Kids, the plant and the limb and all like that. And then after all that went through, last episode, I didn't show anything from the class that dealt with the plant or the branches, for crying out loud. And I spent all that time, and I know you guys were interested to see what happened, and then I didn't put anything in. So this episode, I'm going to put some behind the scenes in for you so you can see the plant and the branches in action. Try to control your enthusiasm, that's what we're going to do. We got a little work on the Adventureland porch to do. I'm thinking of rerouting some of the lighting out there because a lot of it is tucked behind, you know, things because things have moved out or I've added, and the lights were always behind, you know, close to the back wall area against that reed. And I put new stuff in front of it, so I got to move the lights around. So there's some of that. We have a video shoot coming up next weekend, the weekend before the big road trip. And I also mentioned that at some point in time I was going to put some behind the scenes from our last shoot. Well, I haven't done a lot of that, and I don't know, it's just a brand. I don't think it was a Papina thing because I remembered it now. So I'm going to put some of that in there today, or in this episode also. So there should be some stuff in this episode that I should have put in the last one, and I didn't. As you know, the classes are over, so the driving around between the two is all done. My car seemed to be happy with it, my tires seem to hate it, but it's all over and done with for another year. And yes, I'm doing it next year. Matter of fact, while I was teaching the class, I was thinking to myself, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. This 3-hour drive, dealing with all the kids, which is what I do anyway. Working on these projects, trying to get them all together, building the pro. I can't do it anymore. And so naturally when the director came up and said, you going to do it next year? Oh yeah, no sweat, I'll be here. Yeah, well, there you go. And it will be in the original classroom again, so I'm glad about that. I probably already told you about this, but now you know exactly how it went down. So, I guess it's time to get started with this here episode. This is episode 51, which means we're almost at episode 52. And episode 52 would have been 1 year every week of this project. Took me 2.5 years to do it. That's because nothing ever comes out 1 week after the other. That's just the way I roll, I guess. So, anyway, without any further ado, let's get the air conditioner running. Let's get going! Wait a minute. We can't go. We cannot go.
Why? Because you didn't start the camera.
I forgot to turn the camera on.
We could turn it on.
No, I did turn it on! Stupid me. That was the smoothest one through so far. There we go. Okay, well, you've seen how the plan worked. But the rest of them are on 2 short projects that we did that we probably will not, I'm guessing, release on anything because they were so short. Both the 2 films together, 2 projects we did together came out to like 6.5 minutes for both of them. So, yeah. That's a little too short to put on anything. In any case, alright, now on to other things.
Do you have children?
Yes.
I do. Lots of them. They're everywhere.
Exactly, so you automatically win that argument.
Can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of my kids. Ready? Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, here we go. Ready and action.
I don't know.
Did you hear that? Yeah.
We had a minor earthquake.
Wait.
Yeah, we all should have got. Whoa.
Yeah.
Question.
What?
Could he walk in from over here?
He could, but it wouldn't make sense since I walked out this way to talk to him.
Could he walk through under this thing?
You could walk over that.
No, he gets the bow caught.
His bow gets stuck in the cord.
Why doesn't he just start from past
Yeah,
where
right
the
here.
cord is?
Okay, wait till I get in and.
See, I knew there was a simple solution. I just didn't know what it was.
Here we go. Roll
Shortest
down.
distance.
I don't know. They're pretty spread apart. And even if I missed any, they'd relight it. You know where we are.
Well, sounds like Jalen's got the best idea out of all of us so far.
Yeah, but Rothgar's right. If any of us miss a torch, something will happen.
Wonderful. We get stumped on our first encounter. Vandor, we are way out of practice.
If I had my bow, Reverend and I could take this out no problem.
Cat. Save it. I feel it. Magic is in the air.
As soon as you start your line, I walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready and action.
Wait, I have an idea.
You are not sneaking down there to put out those torches by yourself.
Dad, you may not know this, but I'm not that stupid.
Now he sounds like you. Cat. Action.
Wait, could it be Rhino?
My God, will you say her name right?
She's not a mountain.
Tirana. Tirana.
Piranha.
Not piranha, Tirana. Tirana!
It's like a piranha and a tarantula
Action.
had a baby.
Can it
Here we
be
go. Roll
Piranha?
film. Quiet. Roll film. Are we still rolling?
Yeah.
Lovely. Ready and action.
Could it be Tirana? I mean, that would connect you to me.
No, she didn't have any connection to this world.
Dad, I'm getting pretty tired.
Okay, well, maybe we should rest up a bit then.
Wait, here. Or there were just Raveners.
They won't be back.
Tell you what, I'll set up fire. You guys set up camp. Don't make it too complex, all right? Yeah.
1877 need new shoes. SHOE need new shoes. 1877 need new shoes. Cause these are shot to hell. I was planning to go into my storage unit and clean it out. And then I looked in there and I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Not today. I think I'll wait till after I come back from the road trip. But what I do have to do is there's some work that needs to be done on the Adventureland porch. Let me show you exactly what I need to do. Now this I had to clean out, which I showed you before, I think. And this is collecting crud because we have a gardening group that comes by here and they love their leaf blowers. Man, they blow everything around. See all this? All that crud in there, that duff? That's from the leaf blowers. They blow it all the way in here. So I have to clear this out. And this looks cruddy down here, but it's just, it got rusted, it's been coated, it's Not going to get any better, but it's not going to get any worse. And then this is where the new pan, and all the lights, I don't know if you can see them. Well, yeah. See, all the lights run behind here. And what I want to do is I want to take one and put it either up front or put it in the basin, like this green one right here. So to do that, I have to pull this all out. And I don't want to go out much further than here because this is all set up in this corner. And then these lights up here, oh, I got to secure that down. I think I'll do that right now. These lights up here illuminate the rest. See how this has come down? I got to clear some of that out, and I got new stuff for it to hold it up. New foam double-sided tape to hold that up, so let's take care of that. Oh, that's not good either. It's a good thing I'm not moving anytime soon. Now, if this stuff works, I'm going to laugh. Because I got this at the dollar store. I'll check this out later, like when I come home from work. I see it laying on the floor, then I know it didn't work. Oh, I just said it worked twice in the same shaboogie. Stick. Throw one right in there. All right. If that works, I will be very impressed. And I will start buying my stuff at the dollar store. Well, it's the next day and it's kind of staying up there. Came down a little bit. I don't want to do anything too permanent, but may have to. May have to. Just may have to. I am 61 years old. Next year, I'll be 62. Son of a gun! Isn't that amazing how that works? And when I turn 62, I intend to file for my retirement, my Social Security. And why am I doing that at 62? Well, I think I brought that up once in another diary, that regardless of if I retire at 62, 65, or 67, I will not be able to afford to live unless I'm working. So at 62, next year, less than a year from now, I am going to start drawing on my retirement to use it to supplement my income. Now, work is supposed to be a part of life. Life is not supposed to be a part of work. I work a lot of hours. I do a lot of things. I get tired. But I never get tired to the point where I realize that I am going to have to continue to work, and so I should make the best of it. Now, I listen to a lot of younger people. Oh, here it comes. It's Daddy's Weekly Gripe. Yeah. It's Daddy's Weekly Gripe. It's Daddy's Weekly Gripe. He's listened to a lot of people. Get off my lawn. I listen to a lot of younger people who gripe and complain about their work. Especially people who are on the first job. Let me give you a little secret, gang. It goes on for a very, very long time. Your first job isn't necessarily going to be your only job. But work is work. No better or worse. And you're going to be doing it. But if you're a little wiser, you won't have to worry about, when the time comes to retire, of being able to quit working. Now, what do I appreciate about the fact that I work every single day of my life for the last 72 years? Well, for one thing, it's a pretty neat trick because I'm only 61, which means I've been working 11 years longer than I've been alive. So obviously I was just futzing around with those numbers, but this is the thing. I have discovered that my vacations, whenever I can get them, and that's not very often or for very long, are sweet ambrosia. They're the moments where you realize that life does not always kick you in the butt. Sometimes it pats you on the back. And those are the times when you can feel that, you know, maybe my working isn't such a bad thing. But if you work and work and work and work and then work and work and work more, if you work every possibility that the chance arises for you to work, and I don't mean work at things, I mean work in your line of business. You just work, 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 work. It's going to take you until you retire before you can even enjoy anything in life. And that's not the way I do it. No, sir. The way I see it, when you work during the time of a year, over the course of 365 days, that there's some times in there that you don't work. And those times that you don't work are made incredibly sweet, depending upon how you spend them, as to the times that you do work. Because if you take time where you don't work, when you come back to work, you feel new, you feel refreshed. So, for the younger people, again, who are griping and complaining about their little job, don't do it. Because you're going to be doing it for a long time, and believe me, the alternative is no fun. That which may look like a lovely pond is actually the front lawn. We had a plumbing issue, apparently, and a water main clear over here broke. Water ran down this way and wound up down here. Now it still is kind of going up all the way to here. But yeah, that was interesting. Wake up in the morning and have no water, and I found out why. Well, that right there is going to do it for this episode. This is kind of a short one. I remember when this would have been considered a long one, but this is kind of a short one because our next episode is a big one, and it's a road trip episode. And kind of like last year's road trip episode was a big to-do, this is going to be a big to-do as well. And we're going to be going, so my daughter and I, again, we'll be going on our trip on this coming Friday, and it'll be from Friday to Monday, and I'm going to do some filming and stuff like that, and then you'll get to enjoy it when it comes out, and that'll be on the episode after this one. So yeah, next episode, the road trip, the one after that, we'll be getting back more into finishing up the Adventureland porch. Well, finishing up is a relative term. Working on that to get it back up to its sparkling wonderfulness. And I'm really thinking that I need to do something extra with that reed. I still have a lot of extra reed left. And even though I don't have a lot of room, I'm thinking of putting some reed across where the sliding glass door is. Probably low across that, and making like a PVC support, so that can be part of the whole thing. So it'll still be, it'll be a little bit more encompassing rather than have just that big sliding glass door there. So I might do something with that. And my junior league's going to be starting up pretty quick, and more filming for Knights of the Lost Realm, which I'm really hoping to get finished. And then towards the end of the year, we're starting a new film project that I'm doing because yeah, it's another Weeblefester film. Weeblefester 5, it's called Down the Drain. And it's going to be more of an aquatic adventure. Typical monster movie things, like all the Weeblefesters are. They're stupid, but everybody likes them. And I sell a lot of them, and all the kids want to do the Weeblefester films. Every time I mention we're doing one, everybody wants to get involved. So, fine. We'll do another one. I love them. God, I'm thrilled to death to write another stupid script for the Weeblefester. Anyway, he has a special place in my heart, but it's not up front where we make new films. It's like in the back where he's like nostalgic. Anyway, so that'll be coming up also. So, we will see you in the next episode, and in the meantime, you guys have yourselves a great week, End of line.